This is Trinidad and Tobago, situated just off the northern tip of South America. The southernmost isle of the Caribbean boasts heavily of its natural resources, oil, gas, and most importantly, its people. People who share an identity, people who absorb each other's culture, and a people who love their land. This island, from its early days of its indigenous people, hosts a canopy-filled northern range. From its flora and fauna to animals which make these hills their home. Foraging to and fro, which creates trails. Trails which lead us to hidden gems.
Numerous places that people don't know about.
Relax and rock back as we bring to you Hidden Gems of Trinidad, a nature-based documentary revealing watercourses within Trinidad, an untold adventure to even its citizens, a breath of fresh air to the willing, and to those who dare, a vast wealth of experience in these enchanted forests awaits you.
I've been hiking for 10 years plus, and we do hikes all the time. If we can hike 2 times, 3 times a month, we hike.
And the crayfish.
And
Have
crayfish.
Lots of
crayfish.
Lots of crayfish.
A lot of people don't know what crayfish is and have never seen crayfish. Crayfish is like a shrimp. They get to be small so and they get big so.
They are, I would say, vastly untapped.
It does it. Health-wise, it's a very good thing. A lot of people take it up.
I saw some pictures of some places in Valencia. It looked totally not Trinidad.
Not Trinidad.
Not Trinidad.
For me, one of the things that I always keep in mind is just how special Trinidad and Tobago is. You have to understand that during ice ages, we are connected to the South American mainland. So that means that you are experiencing South American flora and fauna on a Caribbean island. We're one of the world's most biodiverse island systems.
We have lots of ecotourism opportunities in Trinidad and Tobago. You have waterfalls, you have hiking trails, you have a variety of eco opportunities.
Have a lot of creatures and plants that people don't know about. And even the scenery itself, the watercourses, the waterfalls, the rivers, the beaches, which are untouched by humans. The only way to access them is hiking, especially the North Coast. The North Coast has a vast variety of waterfalls, rivers, and beaches that are untouched.
They are, I would say, vastly untapped.
Hikers thrive on the freedom to explore and become one with nature. To gain a greater appreciation of life behind these bushes, we spoke with hikers, hashers, adventurers, and the everyday man to explore their interest.
I love hiking. I've always been in love with hiking ever since I was a little boy growing up. But hiking has become a very widespread activity in Trinidad and Tobago. And people do it for fun, people do it for training purposes. Some people even do it more physical fitness now, because a lot of groups do hashing, and some groups go in and try to run the trail in less time, while some people just go to enjoy the flora and fauna and the animals that are available there right now.
For instance, for August we had Experience TNT, which was an initiative of the Tour Operators Association. And with that program, we had people hiking to Rio Seco Waterfall, Marion Waterfall, several of the waterfalls we had people going to, in addition to which we had people doing trips up in Paramin, hiking trails. The new Eco Rush is zip lining, and we had people doing that too.
So it's the same thing across the board for nature, is that I want people, and yeah, I want you to come out with me and do my tours and to make a bit of money, but I want you to join up with hiking groups. I want you to get together with friends. I want you to go out into nature and experience it over time.
In this lush part of this beautiful island, located in the mountains of the Northern Range, is a world-class natural history destination for hikers, outdoors enthusiasts, students of tropical ecology, and is of particular interest to birdwatchers. And of course, if you're looking for a place to relax.
Safety in going out on rivers and so on is much more about weather and being smart and looking at the river and knowing that, okay, it's raining, let's stay closer to where we can get out easily, you know. And you can do it very easily. I don't know this trail, therefore I'm going to stay in just a little short experience and have it, or I will hire a guide, or I will get a friend who knows the trail well, so that it's very safe.
Hiking is a favorite outdoor recreational activity of many individuals, and there are several groups that organize and partake both day and night hikes to various parts of Trinidad, usually on weekends or public holidays. Be it with a group or an individual, hiking allows each participant to behold and discover one or many of Trinidad's hidden gems.
Being able to treasure that uniqueness and the culture and how we relate to nature, how we can go out there and that same line, that same fun that we have in Carnival, we can translate to a day out in a waterfall and just really have fun and appreciate it is something that for me is very special.
With many flowering plants and bird species, Trinidad is an ever-producing wonder of the Caribbean, or dare I say, the world.
Much more fun routes and routes that challenge people that aren't accustomed to it, and then when you get accustomed to it, we will have more difficult challenges too. And the whole idea is to have fun, and that's a great way for you personally to challenge yourself.
Hiking has benefited me in physical fitness a lot, and people nowadays hike a lot for fitness, because some people don't like to go to the gym, some people like to go to the savannah, but if they go on a hike, they'll be able to enjoy it as well as some part of fitness they get in it.
In terms of fitness, well, we like more outdoor style activities.
at the end of the day, you could go in a gym and you could pump. But when it comes to real life, how are you going to apply what you did in the gym to the real world? It's not just about look and the aesthetics, but hiking really involves you being able to look at your surroundings and adapt to it. So it's just not about a specific activity. You're also looking at using your brain power along with your muscles as well.
So if it is you're gonna go hiking, always make sure that you're physically fit and make the endurance to make that level or wherever it is you're going. Know where you're going, first and foremost. And Trinidadian people have a way, they're always like 15 minutes, it is right here, but it's never really right here. Sometimes that 15 minutes take you a whole hour. You know what I mean? So you really know what you're getting yourself into.
We went to carry some young students in Uri and St. Augustine, where by a waterfall, and we ended up breaking them with our vehicle, but we didn't have any assets or anything that you could use for overnight, and we had to improvise. So we had fireside, sandfly biting you as normal, mosquitoes, and we ended up having to stay there for a good while because we had to go hike back down the road to reach our river, then to bring a mechanic up the road. And school children supposed to reach home by 2:30. We were still there by midnight. So we had plenty of explaining otherwise to do for parents-wise and things. But it was totally different, and I say up to today it's one of the cleanest rivers or nature trails that is really untouched. So it's still as natural as possible.
Trinidad, no other area in the West Indies, and few areas of comparable size in tropical America can match this spectacular species diversity, and dominated by the northern range, which rises to about 3,000 feet and was historically covered by tropical rainforests.
So I find one of the biggest problems we have as Caribbean people, the natural beauty is there. It's around us all the time. We become so sensitized that we don't realize what we have until we leave here, until it's no longer right within our reach. So you find many people live on the beach, or they live near a mountain, and they don't go hiking, or they don't go to the beach. They'd rather go to the city, and instead of exploring what we have, what we don't have to pay for. Culturally, I guess we don't appreciate nature as much as we should until it's not there anymore.
We need to have that emotional connection with our environment. When I was small, Trinis, we used to go out and that kind of thing, and every Trini had been hiking, had been but nowadays it's just not that way, and it's people blame one thing or the other, but it's a series of things.
Sensitization of your local people is an imperative if you want to do tourism on the whole. You must sensitize your local public, and apart from sensitizing, you have to find ways to incorporate. You must find ways of incorporating your local people in the tourism program.
Okay.
For people to work in Trinidad and Tobago, we have to get local people first to appreciate it. To get local people to appreciate it, we have to expose them to it.
I have some friends that's their thing. They think hiking is their thing. It's nothing out of the ordinary to take a drive on North Coast Road. And you see these two people walking like they live in the area. They're not from there, Them just trekking. They will start from morning and they just trek. They're miles and miles, and you can have places and pictures I see that they produce.
Right.
You wouldn't believe that's home.
Right here in Trinidad.
Yeah, right here.
Beauty of it. I mean, it takes you long to actually get to it, but it's just so picturesque. Green waters, Wow, calm, just serene.
Trees that look clean. Water, crystal clear water.
The water just calm. You actually, when you swimming, that is the only activity that water will do. Another place that was really nice, I guess, some really nice rock formations, two-way water steps. At least 4 to 5, and there's more going up. Yeah, and when you come to it, like, you're just seeing water just cascading off those rocks. I mean, and then there's nice clear water, just picturesque. Moomy pools too. Yeah, really nice. And talking about that,
Madama's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Even the gorgeous like canyons, moss and the water filtering through, fall into the water, and mushrooms, a lot of mushrooms. Madama's have a lot of mushrooms, and as well as mud. So I guess the mud and the formation of the rocks, the mushrooms tend to go there because it's stagnant.
oh, we also see, we went to one of the real nice butterflies that you always see is the emperor. Yeah.
Blue and black butterfly.
Blue
the
and black.
emperor, a very common butterfly. So beautiful. And I see a lot of people try to take pictures with them. Just try to take pictures with them.
And always evading it.
But some people get them, they get the pictures. It's a very nice butterfly. It's a very common butterfly, it's on the North Coast.
No matter what trail you go on.
If you ain't see an emperor or something.
It's almost as if they escorting you. Like,
get any trail you want to get. You can get trail and walking slow, running fast, swimming in the water, even diving. In some of the trails we go to, like you see water hikes. People love to come water hikes. They can't swim, don't you know we have life jackets that we have. They want it. And don't you see the leaders and them jumping down certain heights and getting down into the water. They just want to try. A lot of people come with us, jump from certain heights they never did before. Like that experience.
a different experience.
Yeah, the excitement is very.
Say yeah, I will be there when you're whining, yeah. I will be here when you're calling. Just hold on a little bit longer. This carnival feeling is here forever. I will be there when you're whining, yeah. I will be there when you're calling. Just hold on a little bit longer. 'Cause Monday and Tuesday we start to burn up. I am a party lover.
I personally probably haven't been yet or explored yet, but we are exploring a lot of new places. Recently, we found a waterfall in a place called Paragon, which I didn't know existed until recently.
When you whining, yeah, I will be there when you're calling. Just hold
safely
on
say that
a
Trinidad
little
and
bit
Tobago
longer.
has
'Cause Monday and Tuesday will
from
last
a
forever.
perspective.
I will be there when you whining, yeah. I will be there when you're calling. Just hold on a little bit longer. 'Cause Monday and Tuesday will last forever.